Welcome to the Pickle tutorial. The first place we're going to start is the Pickle website. The URL is pickleremote.com. Once there, you'll see a nice button on the front page that says Download Now, which takes you to the download page, and on that page you'll find a link for downloading the latest version of the Pickle. That download sometimes requires you to answer a few questions depending on your virus software. In this case, we're going to keep it because we do trust it. In the description, you'll notice it shows you that you need to register for a host ID. The demo host ID lasts 15 days and is easy to obtain. Simply click on the register link in the top right-hand corner, fill out some simple information, including a valid email address, a valid password, and away you go. You should receive an email that looks like this one in your email box shortly after you register. All you have to do is click on the Verify Email Address button. It'll take you to a page that shows you that you've validated your email address by giving you the opportunity to download a new host ID. Click on the Get Demo Host ID button, and that's all there is to it. It will also send you an email with your host ID information for future reference. Now, let's set up the program. Open up the zip file, extract the exe, run it, answer the questions yes so you can install it as administrator, click on the install button, another answer yes, and away we go. It installs all the files, everything you need, and you can launch the Pickle right from there. Here's a good time to copy your host ID for future use. Once you start the application, you will have to fill out a host ID, otherwise your application will not start. Click on the Change Host ID, put in what you copied, click on the OK button, wait for the host ID to be validated, and you're done. And your Pickle is ready to use. Next, all we have to do is create a connection to a user. The Connect User button at the top shows you a panel. In my case, I already have some users. In your case, you'd have to add a user. So you type in a name, whatever you like, however you want to describe the user, a valid email address, and when you exit that row, you will get a user ID automatically once you're finished. Pretty simple. You'll notice at the top of the page you have a URL that you can send to your customer to connect to your Pickle. The URL is custom generated for each row, and you can simply select the user you want to use, click on the button that says Copy to Clipboard, click on Connect Selected User, and you'll notice at the bottom of the panel it says Connected, and now the Pickle is waiting for your user commands. You can validate your host ID anytime you need by clicking on the About box. Next, we're going to test the Pickle to make sure it works. Remember that link we copied earlier? We're going to insert it into the address bar of our favorite browser and make sure that it actually does what it's supposed to do. Quick paste, quick click on the next button, and as you can see, it does what it's supposed to. Now I'll show you how it works with a PowerPoint presentation. The first thing I did was copy the URL that we got from the user panel, sent it to myself via email, and opened it up on a browser on my cell phone. And as you can see, clicking on it, it goes backwards and forwards just as it should. The brilliance of the Pickle is that you can use it from any web browser anywhere in the world. The one thing to keep in mind is, like every keyboard, the Pickle can only control applications that are in the foreground. You'll see here, if I click on the panel itself, it will no longer control anything else because it's in focus. By clicking on the presentation or application that you wish to control, you'll notice that the focus changes to it. Therefore, the Pickle works. It also works in full screen mode in PowerPoint and applications like that because they are in the foreground automatically by default. Thanks for watching this tutorial.